What it do, y'all? It's your boy Splaash, and we back with another one, man. Before we get into anything, man, Happy New Year's Eve, to the 2K community and, everyone all around the world, man. If you're watching this video, um, this is the third and final video of the badge setups, the best badge setups, and this will be the best defensive badge setup, man. So before we get into it, please, like, share, subscribe, comment, show some love. Let me know if any of these badge setups really helped you out. And the reason, just quick thing I wanted to get off real quick because people was asking me, but the reason why this is only a three series video of the badge setups and not four, because I did not include finishing, and that is because I if I'm being honest, I really didn't go in depth with the finishing badges, and I don't really have like any legit primary slashing or finishing build to where I'll be able to give you guys that knowledge. So I didn't want to get outside my depth and try to give you knowledge on something I did not know about, if I'm just being honest. In the future, maybe I'll make a slashing build, or if you guys really want, I'll look into that for y'all and try to understand these finishing and slashing badges. But for right now, the three videos I did were just all based to my knowledge and what I had success with. Um, but without further ado, we're going to get into the third and final video, which is the best defensive badge setup. Just like the previous videos before, we're going to go through, um, explain the badges, do a breakdown badges, and just let you know what is necessary, what is not necessary. And this is also for, any defensive build, or not just defensive build, but just what you can do with your defensive badges if you have, some, and some setups you would do, whether you are a center or a guard. But this is mainly for my centers out there, my glass locks, my paint beasts, things like that. Let's get right into it. So the first badge you see here, because I have the full 30 and I only have 7 Hall of Fame and 1 silver. Again, I feel like, why not put all the badges up to as high as it can go if it's not going to create a negative for you, and it's only going to create a positive. And I say that because I know some of you may be looking at my setup and say, oh, you can put a lot of them on silver or gold. If that's what works for you, if that's what you prefer, go for it. But again, this is what's giving me the best success to dominate and things like that. So we have box out on Hall of Fame. Again, I put this on Hall of Fame because as a center, we all know that's something we rely heavily on. We have to give our team um, the best opportunities to score, especially when we're struggling. We have to create second chance points. I feel like I'm relying on box out. You need that Hall of Fame because you're gonna be down there with a lot of big men that know what they're doing down there, and you're gonna need something to rely on. So yeah, you could put this on gold. Don't get me wrong, but because I have the upgrades to put it on Hall of Fame, that's something I chose to put on Hall of Fame. Brick brick wall. Brick wall is another one I also put on Hall of Fame. You can put this on gold, and you'll be all right. But again, it's like we know how it is trying to get our point guards open, while they do their thing. And the best opportunity for them to get open is having this on Hall of Fame and nothing less. Chase down artists. I'll be honest. Chase down artists is one you could have on silver. You can definitely have this on silver, but I'll be honest. I put it on Hall of Fame because having it on silver, it was working very well for me. And again, as I said, you know what? I like this on silver, so let's see how it is on Hall of Fame. I jump right to Hall of Fame. And the thing about this badge is it's not about just getting a chase down block. It's just in transition, it will get you back faster because of the boost you get from actually going for the chase down. So in a way it's kind of cheese because if you're just running back and you press Y, you're gonna just like literally fly back down you know, and you will disrupt the fast break if not get the, if not getting the chase down block. So with this on Hall of Fame, I would definitely do it Hall of Fame if you can, but silver or gold is just works very effectively. Clamps, for my centers, we don't really need clamps. If you want to put it on, just to, if you got to switch out on the perimeter for whatever reason, go for it. For my centers, I would definitely only say silver or bronze. But for my guards that is able to get it at least gold, I would put it gold. My two ways out there, I know y'all would definitely know to put that on Hall of Fame. But clamps, um, I would say for the guards, definitely gold if you can. But centers, you don't really need it. I didn't put it on, as you see. Defensive leader. This is like another one with like what's it called? Floor general. If you really like rely on giving your teammates that boost defensively though, go for it. Like I said, I don't when I'm worrying about my players and what I can do to make my player the best that he can be for myself so I can help my team, I think that comes from me doing things for my player and not my teammates, if that makes any sense. So I feel like I didn't need defensive leader because this isn't going to decide whether, we win or lose a game. That's all going to come down on me and whatever my teammates do. Although giving my teammates a boost wouldn't hurt, but I don't think you need defensive leader. Same thing with Heart Crusher. Um, this is not going to determine whether you win or lose a game. So, I mean, being able to decrease someone's takeover because of a highlight play is cool. I mean, technically, you won't really know when you did that or not because you're not really sure when someone on the opposite side has takeover. So, I mean, it's just really a gamble at the end of the day. Um, But I just me personally, I wouldn't waste it on that because regardless, they will lose their takeover if you know what I mean. If you do cause havoc and disturb them, they will lose their takeover regardless. So you wouldn't really need a badge to help you do so. Interceptor, I'm very good at playing the passing lanes with my big man. He's 7'3", 240 pounds, I believe, with maxed out wingspan. So just me being long and tall, just playing in the lanes and playing down in the paint with people forcing passes down there. You only need interceptor if you would like it on silver. Honestly, you really don't need it at all, but because, like I said, I wanted my center and I aimed for my big man to be, strictly defensive in all aspects, and that includes, getting interceptions, and playing them lanes. Intimidator. This is um this is probably my most favorite defensive badge on this game. I know people have mixed feelings about it. To me, I feel like Intimidator works, especially for the centers, because when people come down there and they're trying to score on you. Just having this Hall of Fame or even gold really helps. For my guards, you can get away with this at least being on silver. If you can get it gold, I would recommend gold. Um, but silver for the guards, it works pretty well. Lightning reflexes, I'll be honest, I've never used this. I'm not sure how well it works. And from my experience, anybody I've played with, I've never heard them say anything about lightning reflexes or even give this badge any compliments to where I would want to try it or see what it does. If any of you guys watching this video know about lightning reflexes or use this badge and rely on it, please let me know down in the comments, um, and I'll appreciate that. Moving truck, I'll be honest, I had moving truck on gold um, for a while. I had it on gold for a while. Um, I don't think it works. I don't. I like when I have it on. Like when you put a badge on, you can tell if a badge works, even if you have it on silver. Like if it's helping your player in a positive way or making your player better. When I had this on gold, and I just didn't feel if it was doing anything at all. Like even with the moving people around the post, I didn't feel like I was moving anybody or anything like that. So I just took it off because I was like, what? Like this seems like it's a badge too for for a center that's trying to be dominant, but I felt like it was ineffective, so I don't have that on. Um, off ball pass. Now this one is kind of tricky. This one right here is mainly for the guards. Um, for my guards, I had this on silver, on my two way because, and we're just gonna press Y on this because this is an off ball badge. Like again, it makes, like it says, it makes players more difficult to get past when playing off ball as they can hold their matchup and they don't get their ankles broken as often. So for it to be an off ball badge, I believe this badge is saying even when you're playing on ball defense, you're not as likely to get your ankles broken as someone else. So for my guards out there, I would put this on silver or gold if you're able to because this this is an underrated badge. I truly believe all ball pass is an underrated badge, and I don't believe a lot of people know about that. So silver, gold for my guards, big men. We already know we don't need that. Pick dodger. Pick Dodger. This one is for the guards, strictly for the guards. Although, if you are running threes or something, you will be getting screened by randoms as a center. But either way, man, we don't need that. We too big for all that. The guards down there getting screened while they're getting cheesed, definitely gold or Hall of Fame if you can. Silver's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, silver's not bad. But again, if you're trying to compete top tier and you're able to get this on gold, I would put it on gold. But again, silver's not bad if you don't got enough room to make this setup work. I mean, silver, you need some type of form of pick dodge. I'm telling you, you do. Pickpocket. I don't have pickpocket on because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a spammer. I don't spam X. I barely even reach. So again, why would I put a badge on that I wouldn't rely on? Doesn't say this badge doesn't work. If you do have this badge, at least on gold, this badge is very effective. It's very effective. Um, just for the simple fact is it reduces the chances of a reaching foul being called. So silver or gold, it wouldn't hurt if you are a guard. Centers, I mean, if you want, like as you see right here, I can take an interceptor off and just put it on silver if I wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it for my centers, but go for it. Pogo stick. I don't have it on as you see, but I'm not gonna lie, this badge is very effective. From what I see out when I'm playing in the park, I'm playing in the rec, and people are just spamming Y and getting blocks. Like just being able to just keep jumping up and down and getting blocks. This badge is very effective. But again, I don't play like that. I don't rely on spam jumping and getting blocks, so I don't have it on. Um, but I would say, you can go for it and put it on silver or gold. I'm pretty sure it's very effective on gold and it's probably unbelievable on Hall of Fame. Post move lockdown. For my centers, this is definitely recommended to go Hall of Fame. Again, if you could only get it on gold, gold is not bad. But top tier centers that you're gonna go up against, post scorers, these interior forces or finishers, whatever you want to call them, that try to do these back down and post moves. I really think post move lockdown is another very effective badge that can help you, on the defensive end. I would recommend this no less than gold. Rebound chaser, my bad. Um, Hall of Fame. I don't think I really need to discuss this. Gold is not bad, but if you really are trying to be a snagger, especially if you are twos big and you need all the chances, especially when your point guard is having an off game and you just got to keep him in the game by snagging these boards and kicking them back out. I don't see why you would put it anything less than gold. Um, but Hall of Fame if you need. Rim Protector. Rim Protector is another one you could honestly go with on silver, but just because I see how effective the Rim Protector badge is, it's very effective, and I feel like the combination of Rim Protector and Intimidator work very well. So I just went ahead and did it on Hall of Fame just cause. Um, but yeah, silver's not bad. Silver, gold, not bad at all. Tyler's Defender. This right here is, I would say, is for the guards. If you can, I would at least put this silver for my point guards out there. Getting tired, running through them screens, getting hit by them screens, and the screens draining your energy. You are gonna need this badge to rely on, and this is another underrated one. I don't think a lot of people out there know about or really understand how well this badge will help you. But for my guards out there, this is definitely recommended at least silver. Any higher, it wouldn't hurt. It would just help you that much more. But I mean, for my centers, we don't need it. We're gonna be slow. We're gonna be tired regardless. I don't think we should waste it on tireless defender, especially if we're in zone and we're really not gonna move as much. You don't really need tireless defender for your big trapper. I mean, it's cool, making life difficult for the offensive player when trapped. But I mean, unless you really throw traps and that's just how you play, go for it. I would only say silver. I don't use it. Worm is a good badge. This is another underrated badge. The reason I don't have it on though is I would honestly say because of box out. Because I have box out Hall of Fame. Um, I don't really know how box out Hall of Fame, works going against Worm Hall of Fame, but in my experience, anybody that has Worm, at least gold, it does work. But for me, I haven't had a lot of people, swim around me when I have them box out. So I just feel like box out is kind of downplays Worm if you have it on Hall of Fame, and this is the whole thing where I get into this is why I would have it on Hall of Fame instead of having it silver. Because if you did go up against somebody with Worm on Hall of Fame and you had yours only on silver, maybe I would lose that battle. But in this case, um, Worm does work, and I did have it on gold at a point, and I was, swimming around the box cells more easily. Believe it or not, I still wasn't getting the rebound all the time. Maybe that was my fault, but like I said, Worm is a good badge. I'm not gonna say don't put it on. I just don't have it on because, again, that's not something I rely on. If I get boxed out, I get boxed out. Majority of the time, I do pretty good rebounding and defending the paint with this badge setup that I have. And yeah, I think that's what it is. That's all I got for you in this one. You guys have completed the three-part series badge setup videos, with this being the last and final one. Again, I told you guys in the beginning that maybe in the future there could be a part 4 with the finishing if I ever get into the slashing and finishing badges, but who knows. For right now, we're just gonna end with the three-part series. I want to thank all you guys for watching my videos, and I hope each and every one of them helped you out and helped you become, a better player in any aspect to where you're trying to improve. Stay tuned for more videos, man. I told y'all the grind don't stop, and we back, and we finally really rolling with getting this thing down. And I'm gonna continue to work on content and have, great content for you guys. So I appreciate y'all. Please give me a thumbs up on the video, like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends and let them know that Hulk Splash, baby, we back in action. I'll holla at y'all.